Welcome to Spintown, everyone. I am now playing mcthewalls.com, or, well, I was earlier today. This is a video I recorded of me getting pretty damn lucky, honestly. I got 16 kills this game, and it wasn't luck that I killed them, it was just luck that they were really unprepared to play this game. This game wasn't a good game because I was, had some kind of incredible feat of PvP skill. It was because everybody was half-armored or had no armor, it seemed like. And they were basically walking into my sword half the time, wanting me to kill them. I can't really complain about having a game like that, but it's really not as impressive as it could have been if they would put up more of a fight. But anyways, we rushed, as you saw, and we didn't really have anybody trying to compete with us for diamonds, hardly. So I grabbed me some diamonds, got an enchanting table, and got my diamond sword quickly and start looking for people. But really, for a game where I killed 16 people, and I got a low kill counter that I'm going to use for every time I kill somebody, it was a really slow start to a game because I walked around for probably 3 or 4 minutes just looking for somebody to kill. When I did find a pack of people, I walked through them like they were nothing. Because again, I'm telling you, these people were really unprepared, you'll see here later. But really good day for me overall on the walls. It wasn't just this one game. After this game, I think I played one and got 8 kills. Next one I had 7. I had 2 other wins today, and I have not lost. Any game today I've played, I have won. And I think I had like 35 kills in total, or 35 to 40. No deaths. I moved up in the wins column by 1 spot, but that's not a big deal because I passed Boss Ben, and Boss Ben recently passed me. He will probably pass me again by the time I'm done recording this commentary. So I'll go from 6th place to where I am right now to 7th by the time it's uploaded. So, yeah, that's not that big a deal. But, yeah, really haven't had a day this easy and this successful in a while overall, not just the one game. So it was a lot of fun. And I played solo every one of the games. And that does make it a little bit harder because right now, and this is going to bring me into a different topic. I've had people ask me, hey Spintown, why has your kill-death ratio been going down so much? And there's a number of reasons for that. I'll list them, the 4 main ones at least. One reason is the Walls is clan-based a lot more than it used to be, which means you're having a lot more groups of people in Skype calls, teaming up in games, and that definitely makes it a lot tougher for you. If the more they're able to communicate and stay in touch with each other, and the tougher it is on you, unless you're on their team. So, yeah, because it's more clan-based than it used to be, and because I'm not playing with big groups like I used to, because a lot of my friends are now playing League of Legends. When I'm in a Skype call with people playing Walls anymore, it's usually, not every time, it's usually just me and Javier, or me and Mark. Usually 2 to 3 people tops. And I'm playing solo at least half the time, well, probably a lot more than half the time. It's probably about 60-70% of the time I'm playing solo now. So those are 2 reasons. My kill-death ratio is going down, down, down. And here's the first group of people I ran into. Look at this. I told you. It doesn't get much easier than this. I don't care if it's 3-on-1. This is still easy. 1 kill. Here's 2 kills. And the other guy, he's like, hey, how did my friends die? He turns around to come and look. As soon as he gets to the top, he's like, oh, fuck, I gotta go. But, he didn't make that decision quick enough, and then going into the cave, which was really stupid, just ended him. But, yeah. The kills don't get much harder than this in this game, unfortunately. It's going to be that easy of a video. But, yeah, the 2 reasons right there I mentioned so far is that Walls is clan-based a lot more than it used to be, and that I'm not playing in group calls myself as much as I used to. So those 2 things are going to hurt me a lot, but there's also a couple more reasons. Another reason is the community for mcthewalls.com is a lot smaller than it used to be. So there's a lot less people that are really new to the game that aren't as familiar and aren't as good that you're going to run into. This game is the exception, obviously, because there are a lot of people that I don't think have played much based on their readiness. But because the group is smaller, the people who are playing, they're very familiar not just with the game, they're familiar with my tactics. You know, I have pretty much came up with a few very popular tactics over the past year or something that other people have started to use. And when I'm in a game, they know to look for them, like interpearling into the ice when the walls come down. It used to be a really safe way for me to get diamonds every single time. I wasted an interpearl, but I would always end up with like enough diamonds for at least a diamond sword and usually some armor to boot. Now, if I'm in a game with, you know, a lot of the regulars, they know to look for me as soon as the walls drop up at the top of the ice, and sometimes they will interpearl up there, and right from the get-go I'm having to fight somebody up in the air. I mean, their familiarity with me in the game as a community is making it more difficult for me, and that's fine. You know, it doesn't bother me much. If my kill-death ratio continues to go down, so be it. It's still going to be a good kill-death ratio in comparison to most people, and I was never like in the top 10 for kill-death, so I don't really care. I'm very happy to be in the top 10 in wins still, but even if I wasn't top 10 in wins, it wouldn't bother me that much. But I am very happy about that, and going up into 6 today should prove that, you know, I don't really care too much, because I'm not going to keep playing like a ton to make sure I hold on to that. I am positive that Boss Ben and a couple others are going to pass me in the next couple months, and I'm cool with that. I'm not going to play more just to hold on to that spot. You know, I got too many other things to do. And if you look at the total games played by everybody in the top 10 and wins, you know, I play a lot less than all of them. So my winning percentage is pretty good, better than most people. And what was the last reason I was going to mention? There was a fourth. I mentioned the community, I mentioned more clans, I mentioned the fact that I'm not playing in as large a group anymore. I can't even remember what the other one was off the top of my head. But anyways, right there's 3 good reasons why my kill death would be going down. And, you know, shit happens. I don't care. Let's see. One of the things I was going to talk about in this video is things I have planned for future videos. Because these commentaries, I run out of things to talk about, so I write down notes. Hey, can I let them know about this, and that? Not really have to do with this particular game, but at least keep you updated on things I'm working on for you in the future. Because, you know, this particular game is, like I said, I kill 16 people, but none of them put up much of a fight, so it's still kind of boring. This guy has full iron, and that's a rarity in this match. He had full iron, but I have enchanted iron and a diamond sword, so I still walk through him. But one of the things I've been working on for you guys is I will probably be making a Breaking Bad video. I'm doing Breaking Bad pixel art in Scotland. I don't think Zach's going to be filming it anytime soon, based on his current habits as far as Minecraft. He hasn't been making videos lately, so I'll probably upload that on my channel first. I've been saving the American Gladiators finale for when Zach does decide to come back to Minecraft, whenever that is. So that will still not be uploaded on my channel first. That's still going to be Zach Scott Games exclusive whenever that happens to be. Right here, my puppy gets to finish this guy off. There we go. Good puppy. Another thing I've been working on for you guys is a new music video. Yeah, music video within Minecraft, okay? It's not going to be a parody this time. It's going to be another original song. This time, my friend Zarni DeWitt, she's competed in Spintown, but she's a professional musician. She's going to be writing a song about mcthewalls.com, and she is not a Minecraft player. That's the only problem. So she's an incredibly talented musician. I would highly suggest you go check out her albums and everything on Bandcamp or iTunes. Everything she's done is just amazing. But because she's not familiar with Minecraft, she's definitely not familiar with walls, I'm having to try to communicate all the details about the game that I think are important enough to maybe be part of the song to her, and trying to make sure she has a clear understanding of it is a little difficult, because it's like if I never played Assassin's Creed, or I haven't played a video game since Pong or something like that. You try to explain the video game to me. A lot of it's just going to be gibberish because I don't know some of the technical talk. And you don't think it's technical talk when you're talking about it. Like if we're talking walls, there's a lot of things me and you are going to understand that, my grandma is going to not have a clue about. And it's the same thing with, Zarni, who has never played this game. So, but between the two of us, we're going to get the music worked out. Well, she's going to do all the music and everything. I'm not a musician, but I'm going to help with her understanding of the game so she can write the music. But when that is done, I'm going to be the one to make the video, and I am going to attempt to get another person I know who does Minecraft parodies on YouTube. He has millions of views on his channel, to collab with me. I want him to help me make the video. I like his stuff. I've been a fan of his for a long time. And I'm not going to announce the name right now because it's not set in stone that we're going to do this collab yet. But he has talked to me about it now. He seems interested. I'm going to send him the song when it's done, and we'll talk further from there. But things are looking good for this video. Boofus has mentioned that I would be able to film on one of the wall servers. It should be set up, I guess, where it'd just be me there to film. It won't be like a game in progress constantly that I'm trying to film around, which will help a lot. So I have a lot of high hopes for this video, and I can't wait to share it with you when it eventually gets done. I can't give you a timetable yet, unfortunately, again, because the song isn't even done. We're still very early in the process of this whole thing. And you can see I just got into the sky base, but the guy snuck out before I ender pearled and I didn't realize it. So now I'm just kind of looking around for him on the ground, hoping I can spot him and maybe ender pearl to him again. But yeah, that sucked. I was a little annoyed at that point. Those are the two big projects I'm working on right now in Minecraft as far as video projects. I do have another walls video I want to do, but I don't want to tell you anything about it. It's going to be a really short one, and if I tell you anything about it, it's not going to be funny when I upload it, and it's going to be a very short and humorous video, hopefully. Something I've filmed recently and uploaded, if you haven't seen it, is, well, my Minecon footage. I went to Minecon, and I uploaded 3 vlogs and about my personal experience in Orlando at Minecon. One of the things I did in Minecon was I interviewed Pablo, one of the 2 owners of mcthewalls.com, and during that interview, one of the things that I brought up was the fact that there was a little bit of confusion about how bans work. How many can people get? Are they supposed to be limited by 3 bans, or they just get infinite unbans? And I asked him what we were supposed to do, and I by the line of questioning, Glenn, you were right. I was definitely kind of pushing for one answer. I made it obvious that this is what I wanted, but I asked him if this is what we should do. If we should just keep people banned after they had their 3rd ban. Even if they buy more passes, we still keep them banned. And he said, yes, we should do that. So I may have been pushing for one specific answer. That may have been obvious, and that's fine. Hey, there's Woodsta. But Pablo is still old enough to be able to speak for himself, and if he doesn't know the answer, or needs time to give an answer, he should say so, and not just say, hey, yeah, that's right, keep them banned. Because here recently, apparently Pablo has changed his mind, and now we cannot keep people banned after their 3rd ban. We have to let them continue to buy unbanned passes, no matter how many times they've been banned. So cheaters are basically welcome on mcthewalls.com. As long as you have money, you will always be welcome on mcthewalls.com, is pretty much the message we're sending. And it almost takes any motivation for me to put effort into stopping people who are cheating, because it's like, well, if they're just gonna be back the next day, what's the fucking point? So, yeah, that kind of sucks. So my advice to anybody who has the opportunity to talk to Pablo in the future is pay attention to nothing that he says unless you can figure out which side of his mouth the truth is coming out of and which side of his mouth the lies are coming out of, because I obviously couldn't tell. So, yeah, it's bad news there. Good news for the cheaters, bad news for the GMs and people who actually like to play legitly without hacks or without breaking the rules. So, yeah. Let's see. How many kills am I up to at this point? Jesus. I mean, seriously, these kills, only one of them I had to work for even just a little bit. And I wasn't really in any real trouble there. I think the next guy that gives me trouble will probably be the very last kill I get. And even that was not that difficult. He really helps me kill himself, as you'll see soon enough. But the reason I haven't been uploading a whole lot aside from the Minecon stuff is because, holidays are here. And that means, since I'm in retail, that I am going to be pretty busy. And because I uploaded most of my Minecraft footage before I left for Orlando, I haven't really had time to build up a whole bunch of video for me to edit into one of those montage videos yet. But I am recording, I am playing when I can, and eventually you'll get another montage of me killing people or getting killed in humorous ways. You're just going to have to wait a little longer for it. I also have a new cape because I went to Minecon, and I want to redesign my skin now because the cape they gave me doesn't match my outfit. and the cape is really ugly anyways. Why the fuck would you put a piston on the back of a cape? That's just retarded. They had a pickaxe one year, and I don't know what the other one was that they had, but they couldn't think of anything more interesting than a piston, really? Maybe like some swords, a bow. Both of those would have been a lot better options, but whatever. It's still something I'm going to try to make work. If I can't make my outfit look decent with this ugly-ass cape, then I'll probably just not ever wear the cape. I'm not currently wearing the cape when I play the game because I think it's ugly, but we'll see. What else do I have to talk about? Talked about the music video, talked about Pablo being a liar, talked about the Breaking Bad stuff. Why my kill-death ratio is going down. The new skin, and what's this? Well, I guess that's it. It's a good thing this game should be ending very soon, right? How many kills do I got? Am I at 16? No? Great. I told you, this game was so easy. It's even boring me to watch it right now. I don't like to watch my stuff back after I play it anyways, but this one is particularly hard to watch. You guys are some really dedicated subscribers if you made it this far in, because even I want to leave right now. Hey, but at least I'm going up in the air. That's a little bit dangerous, right? A little more dangerous than everybody I've run into thus far in the game, at least. But anyways, Javier is messaging me. Javier, I'm recording commentary. What do you want? Did you 20 push-ups get pumped up for the game? No. I did 100 push-ups to get pumped up for this game. That's how I got 16 kills. Ugh. Let's see. He's giving me advice on how to do commentary, which I could actually use because I hate doing commentary, and this is a particularly long commentary for me to do. Talk about the different kits and their use. People know what the fucking kits are, Javier. Snowman kit, for example. Not me. I don't want people to know about the snowman kit. Now you just made it harder for us when we're playing the walls, Javier. Yes, there is a snowman kit. It's not an option on the wall, but I believe if the command is /kit space snowman, and you get your snowman kit. And they also have a spook kit, which is probably the most deadly of all the kits. If you want that one, I think it's /kit space spook. So feel free to try those out if you didn't know they existed. They were, well, one of them was a holiday edition for Halloween, the spook kit, obviously. And the other one was just a new kit that Glenn was testing out. And I think they're keeping it. I don't know. It's not added to the wall like I mentioned, but they haven't gotten rid of it yet either. So it's kind of just another one of those little unfinished things about the walls that we have so much of. Nothing ever gets finished here. And if they update something and there's a glitch, you can expect that glitch to be there a year later, in most cases. Which is one reason why when Pablo mentions the new walls update when I interview him, I'm excited if it happens. If it happens, because there's so little follow-through between Pablo and Felipe when it comes to walls that it's hard to get excited just from hearing them talk about it. And even if when they do update it eventually, that would be a miracle. But even if they did that, I don't think they would put enough effort into like getting rid of the bugs and stuff early on to satisfy most of its community. I just don't think they're willing to do it. They want to do the bare minimum they can with walls, it seems like, and that's it. But we'll see. I mean, fingers crossed they're actually going to give a shit and, not just throw out some new crap product and say, hey, look what we did for you guys. Give us more money. We'll see. Time to attack the skybase here again. Last time they were trying to escape as I came up to greet them. And this last guy up there pretty much does the same thing. I start to pillar up, and he has a long bridge already built over to the middle of the map. And I start to pillar up, and I get up there, and he's trying to make his way down to the middle as soon as I'm trying to go up. So then I have to jump down and go chase after him and fight him on the ground. It's like when I skybase, most of the time, unless the people are about to get into my skybase, I want to stay in that skybase. I mean, you're up there for a reason. You're up there because the high ground gives you a little bit of an advantage if you don't have as much equipment. So you might as well use gravity to your advantage as long as you can. There's always a chance I could fall if you hit me with an arrow just right or something. Maybe when I ender pearl, I miss and hit the side of your base and fall to my death. But if I have superior weaponry and armor and you go to the ground, there's a lot less chance that I'm accidentally going to kill myself, which is what you can really only hope for at this point if you're this guy up there. So I don't understand why he would want to come down. But he does, and I chase after him and eventually finish him off easy enough. My teammate here, I didn't mention him, but he seems like a really nice guy. I don't mind if people follow me around like he's been trying to do most of this match. As long as you don't get in my way. Like, for instance, if I'm pillaring and I put water behind me, and then you pillar up directly behind me, that's going to piss me off. Because if I get shot with an arrow, I'm going to fall and land on your pillar and probably die. So, as long as you stay out of my way, I'm fine. If you steal a kill or something like that, not that big a deal. I mean, sometimes I might run into somebody and your assistance would be appreciated. So, I'm totally willing to share kills a little, Don't tell Mark or Javier that. Because we always fight over who gets the kills. But it doesn't really bother me that much. And, vice versa is the same. You know, there might be somebody you run into, or you might want me to help you, and I may get the final blow or something like that on a kill you were really wanting. So it goes both ways, and I'm totally fine with working in a group as long as you, again, don't put my game in jeopardy by pillaring behind me or doing stupid shit like that. So, but he was very nice. I talked to him a little bit in game. I don't take the time to talk every time somebody says, "Hey, Spin, where are you? Spin, hey, what are you doing?" All that kind of stuff, because if I'm typing, I'm not killing. If I'm typing, I'm easy for somebody else to come along and get a jump on. So, again, sorry if I seem to ignore you. I saw most of your comments. It's just, you know, I'm busy playing a game. And this guy should die real soon. I think I knock him off. There he goes. And I don't know what that glitch is about right there. You see, now you can eat again, and there's a blank space. That blank space is the death message that is not there for that guy. He died right there, but no death message, just a blank space. And that's been happening a lot. I don't know why. I haven't really asked Glenn or Boofus why, so they might know. I just don't know. But that's another little problem that, you know, should be fixed. You don't see that on well-run servers. I mean, I've been playing on more servers than just MC The Walls and OCTC of late. And the ones that, you know, are pretty popular, they don't have little stupid shit like that popping up on a weekly basis. With The Walls, it's like every week you play, there's going to be some new little glitch or some new little thing that needs fixed that doesn't ever seem to get fixed. Glenn recently has more control than he used to. He has able to do more things as far as his developer stuff. So he does his best, but he's still limited to what the owners and stuff will allow him to do. And that's it. Got my 16 kills. Game over. I win. Oh God, that was boring. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. Goodbye.